Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek and we are back with some more Rogue Legacy. Sorry about the ending of the last episode. I've recorded a whole bunch of stuff since then and everything seems to be working fine. So, I guess the hope is that that means everything's gonna work. But, obviously that is yet to be seen. We will continue hoping. I guess there is a possibility that suddenly Rogue Legacy just doesn't work. That'd be a little strange, considering Rogue Legacy was a game that never really had problems, but I don't know. Okay, let's go for it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, there's, that's a weird one, right? Because there's obviously an advantage to... Oh, no fighting. Oh, really? That just fails it. Taking it. Okay. That's weird. Because technically I didn't fight, I defended. Kind of. Depends on how you look at it. Yeah, I don't know, I guess, I don't know where that leaves us. Like, I don't know what we do if we just can't really get this to work. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to this dude. He says we get 5 axes, but we can actually cheese a couple here. Basically, for as... Ah, there we go. Okay. So we were able to cheese for as much magic as we had. Oh, I think that was pretty... Yes! Oh, we did it! Since I no longer have enough targets to run the gig, I'll give you my stash. What's your stash, bro? Whoa, nice. It's just a straight up armor increase. That's real fucking good. Thank you. Wow, I like that. I don't like that I had to cheat to do it, but I have no honor. It's okay. I've come to terms with the fact that I have no honor. Alright. Whoa, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, at the end of the day, if that's what happens, is that Fallout just doesn't work, or Rogue Legacy just doesn't work, then I guess Rogue Legacy just won't work? I don't know. That's certainly a better position than I was in, thinking that I might not be able to record anything anymore. But we're gonna see. We're not abandoning hope yet. Obviously, that would be silly. Am I the Spelunker? I think so. Yeah, because I'm getting 18. Okay. Alright, there we go. So the thing to remember is that I do not have a lot of health. And honestly, as much as I feel like this might be worthwhile, playing the Spelunker, I'm starting to think that I might actually just be better off picking a strong character that I can survive with. Spelunker feels like for people... It feels like it's for people who are, like, pretty good at the game, and I'm not. I only ever win things because I pick strong characters, so... That is... kind of where I'm at with that. I think what I actually could use is just a strong character. And I think if I picked out a strong character, I could get through all 4 of these sections. Or at least 3 of them, because we've gotten through 3 pretty consistently. So let's go with Barbarian King. And I guess... Oh, well, first of all, I guess let's go check out... Oh, right. We don't have anything new. That's fine. So, what is best? I mean, I could do health ups. I could also do crit chance. I like that. I think the next things that I'm going to be putting a lot into are health, of course, and then crit chance as well. So I guess let's make our normal rotation here. See, for some reason, and this is really odd, but I actually feel better about Rogue Legacy right now because it's gone back to having, like, intermittent slowdown. And I say it seems odd because that's not the kind of thing that should have me feeling good. Because obviously slowdown of any kind is pretty bad. But what was happening before was that, if you remember last episode, it was running like beautifully, like way better than it had ever run before. Except then it totally like fucking broke at the end of the episode. I would rather have this sort of random slowing down and having it not break at all. Personally, that's my preference. I could absolutely be alone in that, but it's kind of where I fall on it. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like the Spelunker class, that extra 3 gold per piece does not necessarily make up for the fact that the class is so damn weak. I mean, if I really wanted, I could get rid of all of the runes I'm wearing and just turn them all into gold up runes, but I still just kind of feel like my most cost-effective bet here is going to be to run with a build that I know I can consistently beat a lot of stuff with. By the way, I don't know if anyone has checked out the PlayStation version of this. I have not, and I won't be for a long time, most likely, which I've mentioned, but Jesus. Okay. We're not gonna have enough to kill this guy, are we? Nope. Okay, I'm not even... Well, you know what? Yeah, I kind of figured that, but... I also kind of figured that I wouldn't take enough damage to make it not worth at least trying, so... That's why I tried for it. Anyways, there's an achievement that is in the PlayStation version that is not, as far as I know, is not in the PC version. So there's actually a couple things that I added, that they added. I didn't add anything. I didn't work on the game. Which I think is cool. I like when they do that. You know, if you're gonna put out another port like a year or so after release, it makes sense to at least add a little something. Because there are definitely people who waited and did not ever pick it up on PC and just waited for the PlayStation port. And I think that's cool, and it's nice to reward those people a little. I don't know if this stuff will eventually get added to the PC version, nor do I really care, because it's like very, very extra stuff. But anyways, one of the trophies for the PlayStation version is to beat the game from scratch with under 15 deaths without ever using the Architect. And I'm like, that's insane. And it's not like you can't do this on a New Game Plus. It has to be a save from scratch. So, I mean, obviously you practice, right? You'd have to. I mean, you'd have to get a shit ton of practice in. The scary thing is, I'm sure someone has already done it. Somebody put a bunch of time into the PC version. I cannot believe how much this fucking room is tearing me up. And I still got hit by that. My lord. Jesus, this is a room just like fucking made for the dwarf. For the dwarves. What's up with that? Okay. Alright. Yeah, we know this guy. He's not too bad. Especially because I can chill out on his head like that. Nice, more armor upgrade. Those are super good. Just getting like 2 free armor. I mean, that saves me a bunch of money, basically. That's the biggest thing for me. Alright, luckily this is placed in like a very good spot for me. Woo. Okay, well, except for that last time, but that's fine. Yeah, anyways, that is just like pretty insane. I couldn't even imagine trying to go for that. That's the kind of thing that I would look at and go, yep, I'm never getting all the trophies on this game. And that's typically how I kind of look at games. Like, I'm not really much for like trophy hunting and stuff like that, so I will go for trophies or achievements or whatever, depending on your system or platform of preference. I will look at them and decide at the beginning. It's either going to be a game I really like, and that typically only applies to time-consuming ones. Because even if it's a game I really like, if it's something that's going to be difficult and out of my way to get it, I'm just not going to deal with it. Or it has to be pretty easy. And I know that sounds awful, but you know, I don't have the time to be putting in tons of extra time on one game just to get all of the achievements. We're actually going to head back to the castle so that I can get some more health. It would have been sad if I fell on a spike there. I'm really glad I didn't. Fuck, this is not the castle. Excuse me, game. Would you mind doing what you're supposed to do? Alright, so it looks like if we go left from here... Oh, I fucking knew it. Yep, I fucking knew it. God damn it. Oh, the reason this pisses me off is because chances are we will now have a run that lasts us a long time. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, and actually, armor up is probably really good as well. Nice, 200 damage, Jesus Christ, that's insane. I really like that. Yeah, I'm going to be interested in seeing how many deaths I have at the end of all this. I know it tells you once you actually finish the game. But yeah, I'm interested in finding that out. I think it's probably actually going to be less than I think it is. That happens a lot. I tend to think that I die a lot more than I do in games. So I'm almost always pleasantly surprised. The nice thing about this run is spike traps aren't going to work on me, which is great. Those floor spikes anyways. Obviously, the regular spikes that just naturally stick out will certainly still work. These guys. Yeah, like that. Alright. Yeah, you know, as someone who's into computers, it still kind of bothers me just like not knowing what the hell happened that caused the weird issues and to make them suddenly fixed. Because I didn't do anything, I didn't change anything or anything like that. It'd be one thing if I troubleshooted a bunch of stuff and I actually changed something since last time, but granted, it also ran fine for like 16 minutes last time and then all of a sudden broke, so maybe I shouldn't talk quite yet. Should probably actually finish the episode before I talk about it as if it's fixed. Alright. Up and around we go. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be the really tedious part of it, and I almost decided to just do some grinding off camera. But, you know, I kind of figured we've done it all on camera at this point. Might as well finish it out, right? It's kind of my opinion of it anyways. Alright. Oh yeah, I was going to mention the other thing they added is apparently you can randomly have a run where your character selection will just be 3 blank portraits, so it's like a mystery pick. And that's kind of cool too, I think, in some ways. What I don't like about that, see, I don't know how rare it is, right? But what I don't like about that is if you are going for your 15, like under 15 death run thing, and you get a mystery pick, that's super shitty. So I don't know if there's a way to turn it off. But yeah, kind of interesting. I guess probably what it does is it forces people to occasionally play some of the less useful trait variants. You know, the things like all of the vision stuff, vertigo, all that kind of stuff. Although I guess vertigo gives you a gold increase, which I didn't know. I don't know if I've even ever had vertigo show up. Alright, so this should be pretty good. And a blueprint. We gotta be pretty close to being out of blueprints, I would think. Of course, I don't have any evidence to back that up. Oh! Darn. Damn, I was hoping for more armor up. Would be great. Alright. Very nice. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, I frequent a PlayStation Network thread where everyone... It's actually like an off-topic thread, but I've talked about this before. But anyways, they... You know, it's all people who do a lot of PlayStation stuff. Because I do a lot of PlayStation stuff, so it's kind of a common interest, I guess. Anyways, so you know, there are a bunch of people there who have just been getting into Rogue Legacy now that it released on PlayStation platforms. And it's funny because there are a lot of them who are very much into I 100% every game I play and I get all the trophies for everything. And it's interesting watching them try and figure out Rogue Legacy. Not that I know everything about it at all, but I don't know, it's just kind of cool to see. I'm gonna get the same thing when Isaac finally releases, because there are a bunch of them there who say they're looking forward to Isaac, but have been waiting for the PS4 and PS Vita release, which at this point makes sense. I would honestly say at this point, if you've not played Isaac, you're better off just waiting for Rebirth, because it's going to be a big enough difference. You know, do I have yeah, I should have a clear path back to the castle. We need to go get some health is all. So I want to go do that. And hopefully not take any hits on the way. You know what? I should have a teleport pad over here, right? Yep. That'll work. Oh, nice. Oh, that is also the Maya. Could have known that by taking half a second and looking, right? Oh, really? Really? At least the stuff here doesn't do much damage, so I don't really have much to worry about. Yeah, anyways, you know, it's kind of funny to see like how differently people play these kind of games. And there's certainly nothing wrong with that. Like, there isn't really a right and wrong way to play a roguelike. What it comes down to, I guess, is whatever works for you. And typically what works for people is totally different. So, you know, something that might work well for me might be awful for you. And, yeah, it's definitely interesting to see. I don't think I've seen anyone say that they're playing it quite like I do. Alright, yeah, actually, let's do some forest for a while. Forest should be, by this point, about as easy as the castle, honestly. Yeah, at this point we're just trying to make sure that we stay alive. It's kind of my biggest concern here. Oh. What the hell? Wow, this castle really wraps around then. Alright. Yeah, it's funny, like I was seeing someone say that they beat the first boss at like level 18, whereas someone else said that they were like level 50. And it's kind of interesting to see that level of difference. You know, I can't remember. I think I was around like early 20s or something like that. I'd have to go back and actually watch to know. Ah, that was fucked up. I wasn't a fan of that. Again, what the fuck? It's like I guess I'm just mistiming my jumps. I mean, I think I know what's happening, but it's kind of annoying that it's happening. And it's not the game's fault. It's totally on me. But it's still weird, I guess. Nice. Alright, very cool. Whoa. Okay, we actually do want to go up top. Also, because everything here is going to be a one-hit kill, so there's not a lot of reason not to go up. Alright, yeah, let's go over here. Don't give me Hedgehog. I don't even know what Hyperion's Ring does. But I guess I'm okay with it. Okay. I don't remember, have we tried this one? Oh, this was one I think that I said I could do if I tried enough times. I guess since we're here, we'll go ahead and try, right? Ah, that was bad. Yep, that was really bad too. See, the thing that I'm not a fan of here is just the way this arena is set up. We basically lose half of our arena. That's shitty. Yeah, I forgot if I tried that one or not, but I did. Again, I'm not at all concerned about beating those. I'm sure you get like some Steam achievement or something, and maybe some gold or some stat ups or whatever, but can I really take another? Oh, look at that, Ponce de Leon's Oval. Very cool, so now we'll get the alternate version of him as well. I can't get out of the habit of like trying to run fast and jump constantly through these things. I'll get out of it like just before I lose, just so that the next run I'm like back in the habit again. We're definitely gonna see though where this gets me as far as stats that I can upgrade, because if I'm still pretty far away, I think what I might do is do a little bit of grinding off camera. I'm trying to think what episode I'm on. I probably shouldn't look away right after walking into a new room. It's probably a bad decision. That's how we die. Alright. I don't know, I think we're pretty close to 25, and it'd be kind of cool to just wrap it up around 25 episodes. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that feels, it just kind of feels like a nice clean number to end the series on. The funny thing is, I do that same thing with Isaac, and I just never end it. Like, for Isaac, it's about every 50 episodes I go, oh, I could totally just, end it here if I wanted. And then I realize, like, I'm not done playing Isaac. Sometimes I get really pissed at Isaac, but a lot of times when I think about what I want to record, the first thing that comes to mind is Isaac. And lately, the last thing that's been coming to mind is Rogue Legacy, so I'm kind of, in some ways, I'm kind of glad that it's about over. This game really gets me on the whole repetitiveness aspect of it. And what's interesting is I have not really seen very many people this is what I was interested about, is seeing what people in the PlayStation thread thought. But some people said they've already got 20 hours, which is more than I have in Rogue Legacy, and say that they're still liking it. Also, it sounds like I'm going through the game pretty fast in terms of like actual playtime that it's taking me. Because I think I'm around 12 or 13 hours now. And all we've got left is the last boss. Assuming I don't want to go for anything extra, which I won't on the Let's Play. Maybe someday on my own, but I wouldn't count on it. This definitely feels like a one and done kind of game for me. But it is cool to see so many people having various opinions on it. I mean, like, I've seen things as extreme as people saying Rogue Legacy is what Spelunky wishes it was. And I'm sitting there going like, no, Rogue Legacy, like, just from a pure design aspect, does not have, you know, anywhere near the level of addictiveness as Spelunky does. But I guess at the end of the day, like, a lot of it is pretty subjective, which is tricky with games, right? I think in general the opinion is that Spelunky is the better game. I think, you know, I've talked about this before, but I think my main issue with Rogue Legacy is it's not quite roguelike enough for me. And because of that, I feel like, I guess really what I want is I want it to go one way or the other. You know, I want it to be a roguelike, or I want it to be like a Castlevania-style adventure game. And it's not really either. Oh, can I really not hit that one? I don't think it's... That's lame. I don't like that. Oh well, we will just continue on then, I guess. Finish up the forest. And I suppose head into the Maya. We shouldn't have much forest left, really. Alright. Yeah, I'll take a look at the episode counts. Because I really would like to wrap this up around episode 25. See, that was silly of me. This was actually a time when there were things up there, including a treasure chest, so I feel pretty dumb for how I handled that. I mean, it's not like the end of the world to miss that one treasure chest, but still, it would have been nice to get it, especially since most of the time I take the time to jump up there. Oh yeah, whatever. Yep. I'm not good enough, I guess, to figure that shit out. Is that the end of the forest? Yes, it looks like we have covered everything in the forest. So, we will move on to, I guess, the Maya. Very nice. Alright. I mean, we've still got more of the castle too, but I like to kind of intersperse the castle between the other sections, because the castle is basically free HP, basically, for me, you know, while I've got all the vampirism shit going, it's pretty much just free HP. You know, I'm kind of wondering if it would be wise to take off my vampirism stuff fighting the final boss. I didn't really think about that before, but now that I think about it, there is not a lot of reason for me to have it on, because vampirism relies on you fighting a lot of enemies that are easy, pretty much. It's kind of the goal there. It's vampirism. So I feel like, you know, using any vampirism gear and using any vampirism runes is kind of a waste. Ah, fuck me. God damn it. I'm so bad at that shit. Ah, see, I was anticipating him jumping that time. Because every other time I try that shit, he jumps. And and that always ends up hitting me. So that time he doesn't jump. What's up with that? Okay, we got another one here. Oh, right, I gotta jump out of the way, huh? Oh, I don't have enough of these to actually kill these guys. Yeah. Well, that was lame. Is that really like 3? I think that's 3 fairy chests right in this area that I fucked up. It's kind of crazy. You'd think I would be a little better at those by now. I'm like god awful at the taking damage ones though. I try to play tanky characters. Alright. I would not be surprised to see this be the end of us. Maybe. No, looks like I made it. Ah, I was really hoping for more armor. Like I said, I'm not super interested in the other options. And by armor, I meant armor up, not another piece of armor, because that's exactly what we got. But, you know, like I said, I'm not really interested in more armor at this point, I guess. I mean, maybe there's something really good somewhere in what I've gotten. I guess I'll have to take a look when I leave, because I've gotten quite a bit of armor, blueprints and shit like that this run. Okay, random. Yeah, so I gotta go up more. So that requires going left first. Will this get me there? Yeah, sure. No, it won't. I'm dumb. Let's go left first, and then we will go up. Up. Okay. And then, sorry to be looking at my map so much, so right and up more. It's kind of necessary at this point. Ah, fuck. That was so stupid. Oh, I can't help but laugh at that. Just like taking 2 hits in a row like that. Something so silly. It's just kind of funny to me. This is why I could never be like MLG, because I have 2 reactions to being bad at games, right? I either get like mad or I just laugh. I don't think either of those are really MLG level reactions. Okay. We don't have a... Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just checking to see if there's a teleport pad up there. Fuck me, did I really get hit 3 times on that thing? My god. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes the most sense. Down, left, down. Oh, that was so clutch. Wait. Okay. It looked like the stuff on the forest wasn't there. So it looked like I still had stuff to explore to the right. But that's not true, I didn't. You know what would make me mad in a really weird way? Because it shouldn't make me mad. But like, if we cleared out the castle and then went to fight the final boss and somehow beat it, it would actually make me kind of upset. Just because I would feel like I could have just not done any of this. I'm not fucking with that, just mostly because I don't care. Yeah, honestly though, I don't think that I will be beating even the Maya with this run. It's a good build for like tearing through stuff, but tearing through unknown stuff is kind of the issue. Ooh, playing a little risky there, and I made it. I made it. Wow. Well, I don't want to lose the oboe thing. I'm just surprised how many of those there were this run. I feel like normally there are not that many. Excuse me. Very nice. Alright, and here we go. My favorite place. Not really. Alright. Oh! He almost got me. That would have been disappointing. Okay, okay. I don't really like how many of these spike balls there are. Whoa, he almost got me too. Another, Jesus. So many. I knew I was going to get hit there. Yeah, see, this is why I said we're not going to survive the Maya. We should have left some of the castle open for us. Yeah, I'm not doing that for 15 gold. Oh, yeah, this is the room that ends us. I think we got maybe like one more hit in us, and we're done. Okay, let's go take care of this guy, this guy. Grab his chest. I hate that sometimes if he's up against a wall, he can shoot shit through walls. That's really annoying. Does not feel like it's working as intended. Alright, so that was the end there, but as always, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.